Hello, dear friends. Welcome to Kardec Radio. Where we're here to nourish our souls. I'm Norah, the host of this program, starts by Joanna de Angelis and Divaldo Franco, for this amazing book. It's beautiful, transformational. The messages that we learn day to day are really the true, right, essence of who we are, of our hard work, and our dedication that we put forth all the time, dear friends. And today's message, it's really beautiful. It reminds us of where do we go in prayer? Joanna and Divaldo say, the ideal of peace is inherent in every individual who should further strengthen it through silent prayer, for it draws us back to our core. Through meditation, for it renews and revitalizes our energy, and through absolute abstinence from violence, for it is a ruthless rival of the good. So, friends, the ideal of peace is not just a distant dream, it is the truth that lives within us already, right? So, sometimes we often search for peace outside through circumstances, achievements, or even relationships, forgetting that it is already woven into our very fabric of our being. So, it is not something we must find, rather, it is something we must remember. But how do we strengthen this peace within, right? So, the world is around us is noisy, chaotic, and unfortunately often filled with conflict. So, how do we remain calm in the midst of life storms? So, Joanna and Divaldo say the answer lies in three powerful forces: silent prayer, meditation, and the complete abstinence from violence. So, silent prayer is really that secret dialogue with the divine. It's a bridge between the visible and the invisible. It is the silence that we hear, the whispers of the enlightened spirits that are really guiding us forward. So, have we ever noticed, friends, how after a heartfelt prayer, even if nothing changes outwardly, something shifts inside? That is the peace of this prayer, friends, revealing itself. Meditation, Joanna and Zivaldo says, a renewal of the soul's energy. So it's this return to the present moment where we detach from the burdens of the past and the anxieties of the future. So we know Spiritist teachings reminds us that thought is power. What we cultivate in our minds shapes our spiritual vibration. So through meditation, we cleanse our thoughts, opening ourselves to higher inspirations and spiritual healing. But there is unfortunately one great adversary to peace, and that is violence. So it's not just physical violence, but violence of words, violence of intolerance, violence of negative thoughts. So again, in spiritism, we learn that every thought carries energy. So when we harbor resentment, impatience, or hatred, we become carriers of spiritual disharmony. So on the other hand, friends, when we choose kindness over anger, understanding over judgment, we transform not only our own vibrations, but also those around us. So let us imagine for a moment. What if every person in this room, friends, virtual or in person, made a commitment to cultivate peace, not just during meditation, but in everyday actions? Let us remember that a peaceful world does not begin with governments or policies. It really is with individuals. It begins with you and me, choosing love where there could be hostility, patience where there could be frustration, and silence where there could be conflict. And we know, dear friends, in the Gospel according to Spiritism, chapter 27 highlights the power of prayer. And we see, friends, that prayer has high impact in our life. It's an active force that helps us. So this communication with God, these purposes that we have, they really are there as a superpower for us, as an energy, as a gift, as a form of love that God has for us to use it in our day-to-day. Friends, peace is not passive. It is an active force. It is the revolution of the soul. So let's invite us today to embrace this revolution within ourselves, right? Not just pray with our lips, but with our hearts. Not just meditate to relax, but really to transform. Abstain from violence, not just in action, but even in every corner of our mind, because the peace we cultivate within is the peace we offer to the world. And let us not wish for peace, friends. Let us become it, dear friends. Isn't that amazing? What an amazing lesson, especially today. We watch the news, social media. Oh my gosh, we are peace. It starts with us. Let's do those prayers. Doesn't have to be fancy, doesn't have to be wordy, right? As the gospel says in that chapter 27 and through Joanna, they have to be heartfelt and sincere. Dear friends, that is today's lesson. So the homework for the week, let's just be in silent prayer constantly. It's doable. It's possible, friends, and let us help to raise the vibration on this planet. Until next week, same place, same time, and let us remember that we are loved. Bye, friends.